Yeah, my name is Akitade Adralik. I'm here to walk you through the ArgoStack project that I worked on. And this project is a complete DevOps stack with Argo CD, Prometheus, Grafana, and Alert Manager. I built I built this comprehensive DevOps platform that includes GitOps deployment pipeline using Argo CD, monitoring stack with Prometheus, Grafana, and Alert Manager, CI/CD pipeline with GitHub Actions, infrastructure as code with Kubernetes manifest, and applications auto-scaling capabilities. Also, security scanning and notifications were also included in this project. In this project, I will be walking you through the GitOps implementation with the Argo CD. The core components of this project is the Argo CD server is a centralized deployment management that was used in that was implemented in this project. And the application is to declare application deployment. That's the application definition of what the Argo CD server was meant for. And the repository structure was organized with apps and also Argo CD Kubernetes directories also. And also I implemented customized integration for environment and specific configurations. Also, while looking at the screen, you see the project structure and you will see every of the files and configuration in this project well, and also it has its documentation in it. So, and the key features for this project was to automate and synchronize desired state from Git repository, and also the usage of Kubernetes for self-healing capabilities to maintain application state. And also, I was able to implement the multi-environment support that consists of the development environment, the staging, and the production environment. And I also implemented the RBAC, which is the role-based access controls for secure access management. And when we come to the CI/CD pipeline with the GitOps, because I use GitHub Actions workflow for the CI/CD pipeline, and the workflow components consist of a build process which is automated with container image building and pushing to GitHub GHCR. Yeah. And also I implemented a testing which is used to it's a unit test and integrates test execution. And also I implemented the security scanning with Trivi for scanning vulnerability for container images. And also I implemented the deployment via Argo CD. Yeah, via Argo CD is the deployment to use here that was used to automate the deployment. You see it on my screen here where I'm showing you when it has been automated with the three environments: the development, the staging, and the production. And also I implemented the notifications. Although I don't have a Slack, neither do I have a Discord, but I added the an email for notification for my pipeline status. So the pipeline stages goes this way. I have the code checkout and dependencies installations, and I also have the application building and testing in this pipeline, and I also have the container image creation and security scanning. Yeah, it's all in the pipeline. You will see it on my screen, my GitHub, where it checked all these stages and passed. So, and also I implemented the Kubernetes manifest validation and the Argo CD application deployment, and I also added a post deployment notifications there. So, and also on my monitoring the monitoring tools on this project was Prometheus, Grafana, Alert Manager. So on the monitoring stack that I implemented here, which is number one, I start from Prometheus. The Prometheus also is to collect metrics and scrape metrics from all Kubernetes components. You can see it on my screen here, where it's doing its work, it's scraping the metrics, and you can see everything it's doing right now. Yeah, it has collected all the necessary metrics from Kubernetes components. And also you can see that, yeah, I pre-configured the alerting rules for system health monitoring. Yeah, and I also have a retention policy of 30 days data retention on this project. Also, this project consists of a service discovery for automatic discovery of script targets. Yeah. So, and also we'll be moving on to Grafana. On the Grafana, you see here on the screen, you see here it has the visualization board. Yeah, this visualization board is a pre-built dashboard for Kubernetes monitoring, and also you see that it also consists of the alerting interface, because of the alerting interface. Um, Virtual alert management here, where it alerts me of any issue or any error or anything going on in the project. Also, we have the data source connected to the Prometheus here. We have the data source connected to the Prometheus for metrics visualization, and also authentication. Yeah, I added the authentication to secure admin access with credential management. So also now we're moving on to alert manager. The alert manager consists of the notification routing. Yeah, configured to via alert to via text and via emails. Yeah, it configures to send alert to email. My email is there, and I get the alert whenever there's whenever there's an issue. And also grouping the policies are alerted grouped by severity and type. And also here too, I also retry mechanism. There's an automatic retry for field notifications here. And there's a field notification where I implemented a retry mechanism for it. And also, like I said, for the alert manager here, I integrated the email I integrated the email, which is my Gmail, via the Gmail SMTP configuration for alert notification. So for my infrastructure, which is the Kubernetes setup, I organized namespace for logical separation of components here, for logical separation of components, and I also implemented the resource management for the CPU and memory limit for all components, and I also implemented the persistent storage that was configured for Grafana and Prometheus data. And also here you see the network policy. Here you see the network policy on my screen.